Hi everyone! Today I'm going to be making a video to help you review rhetorical appeals. Let's get started. So for starters, I just wanted to review what are rhetorical appeals. And the answer to that is that they are persuasive strategies that are used to convince an audience to side with the speaker or writer. There are three of those: ethos, pathos, and logos. Sorry, you guys, I skipped a little bit ahead there. The first one that I wanted to go over with you all is ethos, and this is when a writer or a speaker attempts to appeal to ethics and credibility. A question that you can ask yourself when trying to identify ethos and if it is being used as an appeal is the author credible or knowledgeable? I included an example for you guys right here to the right of your screen. It's a picture of Michael Jordan, and it says, "Welcome to sunny Portland. Need some shoes?" Now, if you were viewing an ad in which Michael Jordan was holding his own brand of shoe wear, I'm sure that you would be more prompted to want to purchase that shoe because you believe that he is a credible source, he is knowledgeable about his own brand. Therefore, the person that created this ad did a really good job in using ethos. On to our next appeal, we have logos, and that is when a writer or speaker attempts to appeal to a reader or listener's logic. One question that you can ask yourself when trying to identify if someone is using logos is, how do facts and evidence support the claim at hand? To the right of your screen, you can see an ad as an example. It says Tips from Smokers Campaign Results. This is very obviously logos because we see all of these big numbers, these facts, these statistics that are supporting their ad, which is encouraging others to stop smoking. So if someone was looking at this, they might be prompted to quit smoking or believe that this is a source that they can trust because there are facts and evidence being used to support the claim. And the last rhetorical appeal that we are going to look at is pathos, and that is when a writer or a speaker attempts to appeal to someone's emotions. One question that you can ask yourself when you are trying to identify if someone is using pathos is, how does this make the audience feel? Are you eliciting an emotional reaction from your audience whenever you are writing or creating this ad, designing whatever this thing may be? To the right, you can see an ad for the Save the Children campaign in which they are encouraging you to send them money for their cause. The caption says, "He's so sick he could die before you get to work," and it includes the photo of the crying baby. Now, anyone who is looking at this is going to feel some sort of sympathy or empathy towards that child and towards this campaign. They also include the caption, "A baby like Nairo dies every 6 minutes in Bangladesh because healthcare is out of reach. If you give 5 cents, you can help build a life-saving clinic." So by including this on top of the picture of the crying baby, one is going to be more inclined to send that money for the cause because they feel like they have an emotional obligation and because they had that emotional reaction. So that's pathos. In conclusion, these three rhetorical appeals can be used to appeal based on logic, ethics, or emotion. Sometimes writers and speakers use more than one appeal in their arguments. Sometimes an ad can come across as all three. It could be a celebrity who is giving you statistical information but also trying to appeal to you in some sort of emotional way. Either way, it is important for us to be able to identify these appeals so that you can recognize them when someone is trying to persuade you into doing something. Thank you for listening. I hope that helped.